It's actually a couple of days into the month and I'm just now setting everything up in my planner. Let me quickly share with you what the plan is for the month of December. I transferred over all of my to-do tasks from the previous month that were undone, and I'll be adding things in as they come up. I did already add making a pet insurance claim for the vet appointment I just had, but I'm sure this list will get longer as the month goes on. For my goals for the month, I will be focusing on the following. I absolutely want to file the application for that certificate. I want to set my appointment for therapy finally. I want to have one new experience this month. I'm keeping this one light. I want to get rid of 100 things. I haven't been doing so good on my goal for this year, but that's okay. We're going to refocus on this in January. And finally, because December is a holiday month and there will be a lot of warm, fuzzy feelings going around, I want to make sure that I make time to socialize. So I am making a goal of having 10 social interactions with my friends and loved ones just to make sure to enjoy the holiday fun. And that is basically what I have going on for December. Let's see how the month goes. Good evening on Monday. Unfortunately, there wasn't much time for rest and relaxation today. At least not the intentional kind, but I did get my bubble bath in. Now that I'm done with work for the day, I'm enjoying some warm company on my lap, some tea, and a cookie to go along with it. As you can see, it's a good cookie. My cookie. I guess sometimes the plan just doesn't work out, even if it's supposed to be a fun day. Good morning on Tuesday. We're having a tough start to the day. Both kitties had vet appointments this morning, so that was distressing for everyone. On Tuesday, I work on my to-do list, but because the month has just begun, I need to work on my planner, and that is the top priority in the to-do list. I also need to make space and transfer over all the to-do list items I didn't finish from last month. This is a perfect task for the dreary wet day we're having today. Good morning on Wednesday, everyone. I want to go back to the beginning of last month where I set up this schedule for each day and the things I'll be doing on that particular day. And I wanted to let you know that I've decided to switch things up a little bit. That is the beauty of planning. You try things out, see what works, what doesn't work, and then you adjust accordingly. The change I will be making this month is switching the cleaning day with the goals day. Because this month there are several holidays on Thursday, and that would be a terrible day to do cleaning. I'm going to try and do cleaning on Wednesday. No, I'm not going to try. I am going to. I am going to do my cleaning tasks on Wednesday, and then I'm going to work on my goals on Thursdays because that's way easier and more convenient to do even if it's a holiday. So because today is Wednesday, I will be doing my cleaning tasks. And this is the plan for today. You already know my weekly cleaning tasks. The one thing I won't be able to get done is watering the plants. I did not prep the water in time. I like to fill my watering can and let that sit for about 24 hours, get the chlorine to evaporate. But I'm not much of a plant mom. I probably would do better just watering them on a regular basis than trying to be all fancy. Other than that, I have some additional cleaning tasks that I want to get done today. And these tasks are taken from this list from last week of all the things that I was doing. And these are the items that I didn't actually check off. Let's ignore washing the floor for now. Let's pretend that's not here. But other than that, I want to clean out the car. I want to deep clean the litter boxes and do some work on the photos in my phone. For this, I am only committing to 30 minutes. That sounds more realistic, and 30 minutes is better than 0 minutes. And now let's get to it. All right, here is the laundry. Let's get it done. I do have the correct t-shirt for the job. And here we have it, all done. I am getting rid of that gray shirt over there. It's well past its prime. My counters aren't as bad as usual, and I don't have that much in the sink, but I do have to put away those clean dishes. But before I can start any of that, I need to sweep the floors here in the kitchen and out here in the hallway. And this area is my current disaster zone, but I don't think I'll be able to improve it that much just today. And that's it for that. Clear sink And all my dishes drying. All right, I'm about halfway through the cleaning, so I'm giving myself a little break. As we all know, I really hate cleaning. So my ultimate goal is for this to become a more pleasant experience, or at least neutral. And one idea I want to try out is a bit of a consistent reward. So from now on, every time I'm doing a cleaning session, I will be enjoying a special beverage. I'm not sure yet if I want to go with one particular beverage every single time, so as to associate the cleaning with the beverage, aka very positive experience, and then have that beverage put me in the mood for cleaning because that's how it's going to associate in my brain. At least that's what I'm thinking. That's my theory here. So again, I'm not sure if I want to stick with one particular beverage or I want to give myself a chance to try different things I don't normally drink. I don't drink a lot of soda, but once in a while, I'd love a can of Cherry Coke or Dr. Pepper or some other fun sparkly drink. The one I'm having today is possibly one of my favorite sodas, so it's the one I'm starting out with. All right, I think I've sat here long enough. I think it's time to move on to my next cleaning task, and that is sweeping the rest of the floor. But first, let's take a look at the state of the living room. It's not too bad, but it did get a little messy and it definitely needs to get straightened up before I can even sweep the floor. This area here where I sit gets particularly messy, but we'll take care of all of this in a sec. Okay, let's check things off the list. Dishes and counters have been done. Toilet and sink have been cleaned. Clothes have been folded and put away. And the whole place has been swept. Like I said, I won't be doing the plant watering today. That will probably get done tomorrow. But that's not a big deal. Now moving on to these tasks. First thing I'm going to do is empty out one of the litter boxes because I can only wash those one at a time. So I'm going to empty one out, take it outside, take a bucket of water because our outside water has already been shut off. It gets too cold at night to have that on. I'm going to let that soak outside so then I can scrub it and then let it dry. And only when that one is dry, I'll do the same with the other. So my thinking is I'm going to do the 1 litter box, let it soak outside. I'm going to work a little bit on reviewing and organizing my photos. Hopefully by then I can just clean that one. And while it's drying, I'm going to try and go out and clean my car. I don't know. This is getting a little complicated to explain, but you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm going to try and take advantage of the time that I have and multitask, which is not my favorite. But today we're going to do it. And now we let that soak. Because I know I won't be washing the floor this week, I'm gonna spot clean this area here. It always gets the most grimy. It's the way out of the kitchen and anything that spills just sticks right here. Okay, I'm pivoting a little bit from my initial plan. Instead of working on my photos on my phone, while that litter box soaks, I'm gonna work on my car. This is the mess that I'm taming. I am ready for the next step now, which is taking one of those wipes I have up front, wiping things down, and then going somewhere to get things vacuumed. But before I move on to the next step, let's finish that litter box that I have soaking outside. I'll clean that up and leave that to dry while I get more stuff done. It's clean, it's wiped down. I am going to let it air dry before I put litter inside just to make sure it's very, very dry. And while I wait for that, I'm going to take care of a few things inside the house. I'm going to take out recycling and trash. All right, I am done with most of my list. The only thing I haven't done is the half hour of going through my photos in my phone, but I did get sidetracked and start cleaning things out in the garage. The weather is very nice today and I was feeling enthusiastic about it, so I wanted to use as much of that positive energy and motivation because it's something that is hard to come by. I also want to say that I did not have my usual level of resistance to my cleaning tasks, which is awesome. I kind of felt normal for once, like people saying, this may not be my favorite thing in the world, but it's gotta get done. I might as well do it. Or at least that's how I imagine normal people feel about cleaning tasks. So I am very grateful for that. If it wasn't for the fact that I have to go to work, I'd probably get more done. But maybe I can squeeze a couple of errands in before I have to start work. Today was a great day in terms of productivity. Not only did I get all those cleaning tasks done, but I also went out before work and ran a few errands. I got gas in the car, I bought cat treats, and I made a return at Walmart. And now I gotta get to actual paid work. But I am very, very happy with how things went today. Good morning on Wednesday. First off today, I have plans with a friend of mine and her kiddo. We're getting together, we're gonna go out shopping, and then probably grab a dessert to celebrate my friend's special day. I'm always excited to see them and hang out. All right, let's do some decluttering. I want to tackle my spices today and then maybe some other things as well. First things first is getting everything out. All right, now we have an empty cabinet. I'm gonna clean that out before I return the spices that I'm keeping. And here is everything I'm getting rid of. These are mostly things that are expired, but some of them also things I just don't want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 items. While I was in this cabinet, I also tackled my tea shelf. Unfortunately, I did not hit record, which happens, but here is everything that I am getting rid of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's going to be 12 items. Here is my tea shelf and my spice shelf, and both of them are looking so much better. I can actually find things in there, and I even had space to stick my honey in. Now I think I have a little bit more time left, and I'm gonna tackle my seeds and my planting stuff so I can put that away for winter. We have our vegetable seeds and our flower seeds. What we got rid of? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and here we have everything packed away for winter. I have my vegetable seeds, I have my flower seeds and some miscellaneous things. I have all my gloves here, the new ones and the used ones that I'm keeping, and my gardening shoes, ready for winter. Good morning on Saturday. This is the current situation. I woke up at 4:30 this morning and could not go back to sleep. All this week, I have not had a good night's sleep. I either can't fall asleep in the beginning of the night, or I wake up super early and can't fall back asleep, which has been a bummer because I need my sleep. I'm definitely a better person when I get enough sleep, but I am taking it easy and relaxing on the couch with the warming cat right here. However, it is almost time to get up and do some things.